Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I welcome you to my new amazing tutorial. In this tutorial, we are going to learn how to make a news application using HTML, CSS and JavaScript, and mainly with the help of API. So with the help of API, we are going to get all the data in the real time, in the daily update, in different categories. I will show you our new amazing project. So let's get started. So here you can see that in my web page you can see that the title over here, news application, and the search box and a search button, and here we have a category, all category in all type of news, business category. When you click on business, it will show the business related news. So you can see that you will scroll, you can see that the business related news only. So when you go for the entertainment, so you can see that the related to entertainment, it will show the news. When you go for the health, it will show the health related news. It is the real time data we are fetching from the API. So it is very amazing project. So here you can see that regarding the science news, you can see that we are getting all the data from the API. And here the sports, so here one div is blank because the news has been removed, so that's why it's showing blank. And you can see that the other news related to our sports. Then when you go for the technology, you can see that regarding the technology, you can see that the real time news. So here you can see that the iPhone 2 Vision Pro. So here, so in each div you can see that the read more option is there. So you can see that the read more option, and you click on this, it will go to the next website or related news it will show. So in description, so here one more we'll click, so you can see that it will go to the different website for the related news. Here you can see that when I click on read more, so you can read more about this news by clicking on read more. So isn't amazing guys? And I will show you the search function is also working here. So I will search regarding cricket. So only the cricket news I want in sports. So only cricket news will be displayed. So you can see that. So it is very amazing project, and this project we are going to build with the search functionality, with the filter functionality, with the real-time data fetching from the API. So to make this, I will show you how to go to HTML, CSS and JavaScript and get the real-time data to make this beautiful application. So stay tuned with this video. So let's get started with our code. So come to our VS Code. So before that, if you are new to our channel, please don't forget to subscribe us. I will upload the many amazing project like this. So let's get started. So here we have an HTML file, CSS file and JavaScript file. So first of all we go with the HTML file. So in HTML file, first of all we have made a title, new app Becodewala YouTube, and then we have linked our CSS file. Then here we have linked the font awesome for icons, and then here we have linked the font family for our web page. And then here for the subscribing our YouTube channel, we have add a marquee tag. You can see that on the top here it's moving on the right side. And then here we can see that we have a div with class container. In this div we have a h1 tag news app. So you can see that we have a news app h1 tag, and then we have another div in container div search bar. So for searching the news, and then we have input for the text. In here you can see that a input, and then we have a button id search button. So you can see that the beautiful button with the beautiful hovering effect, and then we have created another div for the filtering of category. So in this category we have a select many options like all, business, entertainment, health, science. So different category we have mentioned. Then one more div we have created. In this div news will be displayed with the class news container and id news container, and then we have linked our JavaScript file. So this is the structure of our web page. Now we are going to style our web page. So here you can see that for our web page we have a box and border box, margin padding 0, and family pop-ins and sans serif. So here for the container you can see that here we have a container div, and then in this we have a maximum width 800 pixel, margin 0, and auto padding 20 pixel. Then for h1 text align center, font size 36 pixel, color of the text, and we have a text shadow for our text. You can see that the news app heading. So you can style it according to your needs. Here for the search bar, we have a display flex, line item center, justify content center, and margin 10 pixel and 0 for this input box. So in this input box, we have a width 70% and height 40 pixel, border 1 pixel solid white, and the border radius we have a padding, font size, outline none, margin right 5 pixel, and a box shadow for our input box. So this is the simple CSS we have to apply to your input search bar. You can style according to your needs. So let's get for the button. So for the button we have a 15% width, height 40 pixel, border none, and border radius 5 pixel, background color, we have a color of the text white, and a font size 80 pixel, and a cursor pointer, and a box shadow for our button. So you can see it. Then we have a hovering effect also. So for the hovering we have a scale 1.1 and a beautiful box shadow. Then for the category filter we have a display flex, align item center, and justify content center, and margin we have a outline none and cursor pointer. Then for our selecting our category you can see that our this div. So now we'll see that this category. So under the category we have a width 30 pixel, height 40 pixel, and then we have a border 1 pixel solid with this color code, and then border radius 5 pixel, padding 10 pixel, font size 16 pixel, and a box shadow. Then we have a cursor pointer, outline none. Then come to the news container. So in news container we have a display should be grid template column. You can see that the maximum and autofill 300 pixel and 1 fr. Then we have a gap 20 pixel and a margin 10 pixel. So with the use of gridding we are going to display our each container news. So for the news article we have a border 1 pixel solid with this color code. Then we have a border radius and padding 10 pixel hidden, overflow hidden, and then a box shadow for our news article. Then in this the different type of images will be there. So for that images to look nice we have a width 100%, height 200 pixel, and object fit cover, so that the image should be proper adjusted. So here we have a h3 tag now. So for the news article you can see that the h3 tag in the bold colors here. So for this we have a font size 24 pixel, color of the text, and a margin. Then for the paragraph we have a font size 18 pixel, color of the text, and margin for this paragraph. Then we have a anchor tag. So on clicking read more, for that we have a display block, text align right, and a font size 18 pixel, and a color of the text, and decoration none. So for the read more, you can see that, and we have hovering effect on the read more with this color code. So you can see here, and on clicking on that, it will go to the news, you can see in description with that link. So come to our main part, JavaScript. So there I will show you how our project is going to work with the help of real-time data. Here you can see that in JavaScript file we are going to first of all get the HTML elements with the help of document. So here we have a constant. In this constant we have created a search input. In this we are going to get the search input HTML. Then we have search button. So for the button tag we are going to get from the search button ID. Then similarly category select and news container, each ID we are going to get, and we are storing in a this constant. So this we will use in our JavaScript. So here first of all we have defined our API key and the base URL. So in the constant API key we are going to store here API key. So here replace your API key from the newapi.org. So we'll go to this website. So newapi.org. So there you have to log in here and get API key. When you click, you will see your API key. So after logging to this newapi.org, you can go and easily found your API key. It's very easy to get the API key, and we have to paste here API key. And here you can see that the base URL for our API website. Then we are going to define a function to fetch the display the news article. And you can see that each and every code I have explained with the comments. So here we are make the function fetch news, and it is a async function, and we are going to fetch the API and display the news article. So for that we have passed a query regarding the category. So first of all in this function we will clear the previous news article. So for that the news container inner HTML will be empty, so no HTML, so nothing will be displayed, no. So then after that we have constructed a URL for the API request. So how our going to request API? For that we have created a let variable. So first of all here we have mentioned the base URL. So base URL is https news API org v2, so that it will get this. Then we have a top headlines. So top headlines it will get, not all the top, what are the top headlines of the today, it will show. And country is IN India. So for India we are going to get the data, and here you can see that the API key. So this API key that you will paste here, that API, through that API key we are going to fetch the data. So here is the main URL we have constructed, and we have connected together to get the headlines. So we are getting the only the top headlines. So you can change if you want not the top headlines, so previous news. So you can go to the JSON file and you can get the different types of headlines. So here you can see that we have added a query parameter if it is not empty. So our query means if you search on the search bar, so if it is not empty means cricket. So our query we are going to get, so it is not empty, so it is showing the news article. So for that, how it is going to work? So then the query will be go with the this URL. So with this URL, our query will be attached. So what we have searched here, the cricket, that query will be go there. If we have selected this category, that also query will be go to the API. So regarding that query, we are going to get the data. So for that, we have written here. If our category is not equal to all, so that time we are going to get according to category. So here category is not all, means we have selected the business. According to the business it will show. So now we are going to fetch the API the data. So first of all, we have created a constant response, and using await we are going to fetch URL. So using async event is the best in JavaScript. So you can use this and easily we can get the data from the JSON. Then here we have created a const data, and we are going to get the response from the JSON file. So each and API link we are going to go and we will see here. So I think so when you go to this website, so this website we have a this JSON file. I'll show you. See here. So here you can see that this is the JSON file structure. So this how we are going, we are written the JSON file. So you can see that with the image, author, title, everything published, content. So this JSON file is the data we are going to get in our this website through API. So check if the data has any article. So if our data has article, for that, if the data dot article dot length equal to 0, means we have something, some data we have. So for that, if you have data, loop through the article and create HTML for each one. So we are going to use for loop for creating the article. So for constant article of data articles, so the data articles, so that data we have getting. So for that we are going to fetch the article. Then in this we have created a div for the article. So here our article will be displayed. Here in the HTML file only we have a news container. In this container no article tag, anything we have mentioned. So first of all we have to create an element using JavaScript, how to create the HTML elements. So if you don't know, watch the tutorials. So or otherwise many websites are also there, like W3 school. You can go and watch there it mention clearly that how to get and create this HTML element. So first of all we have created this HTML element and a div. So we have created an HTML using create element. So we have passed it div. So div element we have created, and that article div dot class name equal to news article. So in this div we have passed a class. So here in HTML file we are passing this class. I'll show you here search bar. So for that in JavaScript how to give the class name. So using this dot class name. So this we are going to use. So you can see that now we have created the element for the article image. So similarly we have created img tag in JavaScript. Then we have get the src, the image source, and we have pasted to the URL image. Then if our image will be not display, then article title will be displayed. If by any error or something our image is not getting, the source has corrupted, so for that we are going to show our article title in place of image. Then here you can see that we have created h3 element for the article title. So h3 tag we have created, and that title with content we have passed to the h3 tag. So you can see that I'll show you. So here you can see that the heading that is displaying, so that article is passed into h3 tag. Then we have created a p tag. So here paragraph we have created a p tag with the help of JavaScript, and then we have passed the text content, the article dot description. So whatever the description will be there in the JSON file, that JSON file description will be attached to the our p tag that we have created using JavaScript. Then similarly we have created a article link. So anchor tag we have created, and here we have linked the href. Using href we are in HTML, we usually give href to the anchor tag to when user will click on that, user will go to the link website. Then we have when user will click target blank, means it will open a new window. So it will go to the new tab and it will display. So in new tab our text will be displayed, and you can see that the article link text content will be read more. So that read more, when you click it will go to the new tab, ndtv.com, some website, news website. Then whatever the image, title, description and links we are fetching, that we are going to append with this article div. So before that we have created an article div using create element. So there in that div, so I'll show you. Here in HTML we have created one div, and in this div many tags we have. So like that using JavaScript we are going to do the same thing. So using append child we are going to attach our image, title, description and article link. So you can see the image, title and description and image link. It's a link to go for the read more, so you can read more about the news. So there, and after that we have a article link news container that we have appended. So this we have appended to the where article div that we have created in our JavaScript. That div, that article div will be placed into the news container div. So before we have created a news container, so this news container there in this div we are going to place. So you can see that one box is inside another box, and this box we are going to place in the another box. So like that div is going to attach using append child. So one child is connected to parent and this child is connected to his parent. So if you don't know this JavaScript, HTML, CSS, you can learn. There are many free resources are available on the YouTube and website, and so both you can prefer and watch it. So come to our code here. Here else condition before no, if any article was found, if article length is greater than 0, so for that we have display. If no article are found, news container dot html will be no article found. So if I show you, if I relate to film, so it's there. So anything that is not available like kab kabaddi, So any misspell wrong meaning we are going to get. So this is not the correct meaning of kabaddi. Okay, so if you search the this, so no article, no news article found. So because we have given the wrong input, or if it is not available on our news app. So for that we are going to display this paragraph, no article found. So let's see for the event listener for the search button and button click. So when you're clicking on the search button, our news will is displaying. So I'll show you cricket. When I clicking on the search button, our news is displayed. How? So for that we are going to create a add event listener for the search button, and we have whatever the input we have given, that input is passed through a constant query, that whatever the search input we have given cricket, right? So that value will be passed into the constant query, and that value, the category selected, in that category it will search. So in business category we have selected, so in that the value will be searched in that category. So in business category we are searching the cricket. If we'll go to the entertainment category, so according to the entertainment category, our the whatever the input we have given, that in that category it will search. So for that we have written this code, then it will fetch the query according to the category. So it is very simple. And come to the add event listener on category select change. So when we are selecting this category, you can see that when you click on business, so the image is changing. I'll remove this. So if you go to the health category, everything is changing. How it is changing? So when I clicking on the category, so for that we are going to see this code. When the category will be selected, then type so what the changes will be there. So we have created this function, and in this function we are getting the value of the search input. The similarly the search input value we are going to get, and what the search value input will be there. Whatever the category we have selected, that category will be the value, and that category we are going to fetch using this. So similarly same thing we are this, you can see that the same similar thing where here the search button, on search button we have add event listener, here the category on category. So you can see that the similar kind of code we are going to go for this, but here we are using click add event listener. So when I clicking on that, then here on the change of the category it is going to fetch the data. And if our category is all, so fetch all news. So if no, for all news we are going to fetch the this all category. According to the all category, all news will be fetched. So you can see that this is very simple, and you can see that how JavaScript is strong. So this is JavaScript in most powerful language. So you can see that we have created a news application using JavaScript with the help of real time data using API. So it is a like news. So you can see that this is a new website. So in this news website, when you clicking, the real data is displaying. So in our website also, when I clicking on the health category, our health data is displaying in the real time. When you see tomorrow, the data will be different. So real time data it is showing. So it is a very amazing project. You can add it to portfolio. Hope you guys like the video, subscribe the channel, and don't forget to share with your friends. So I'll paste the source code of this project in our GitHub link. and you can learn from there. So thanks for watching. We'll meet in next video with a new amazing project. Thank you.